Yo, what's up guys, I'm back, got a video for you. This time we have my custom tactics video like you've all been wanting me to do, and also my red rewards. Now, as you can see, there's a particular reason why I'm doing my red rewards this week. It's because I got red Neymar in the third week of FIFA, and also red Joe Gomez. And I also got red Cancelo the week before, which just mental to me, because my red looks always really bad. Like last year, didn't even get anyone join the team this season, that's how bad it is. This is the team I used him in. I'm mainly using it a 4-3-2-1, but I'll speak more about that after. I'm going to let the clip roll of me getting Neymar in the red pick, so I'm not going to include the audio because it is very bad and I did scream like a little girl. But this is the team. I use mainly Neymar and Messi up front together. I haven't actually used Messi yet to play him because I got him last night. But they're the two I use up front together in the main formations. I use the 4-3-2-1 like I've just said, and also the 5-1-2-2 like a lot of you guys have been seeing me in the comments use. I use a Kocha and Rashford wide, Kevin and Cancelo centre mid, and then Renato will drop to the fullback, which is perfectly good enough still. But I'll speak more about that after on the custom tactics. And as you can see by the red pick, you see the red Neymar right there. How nice is that? It just looks so nice in its glory at cam. It's a beautiful thing. But I will do some more reviews for you this week as well. I have Neymar out, I have Messi out, I have a load of other cards like a Kocha out. A Kocha is an amazing card. But we'll get into the custom tactics now then. So on to my custom tactics then. Now I'll shout out two people before I start these. Tom Leese, a very good pro player, and also a guy called Neal, a very good tactician. Both of them really good YouTubers. I've kind of used a bit of their tactics and also a bit of my own. So this is the 4-3-2-1 to start off with. So I use balance 44-65, and then I use balance direct passing and 56. The direct passing is the important one in that. Now on the formations then, obviously the 4-3-2-1. Now we're going to start with the centre-backs then. So the centre-backs, we have stay back while attacking both of them. You don't want your centre-backs ever going forward. They're always going to be the ones sitting back. So, on your more defensive fullback, or like the one that's less attacking, shall we say, we have stay back while attacking and overlap. The overlap doesn't actually do anything in particular. It's just stay back while attacking you need it for. Now, with the other one, what you do with this one is you have them on balance attack and overlap. So what this will do is this will allow another player forward. So let's say against a high level player, you need a player to be drifting wide, so you're bombing down that wing. You need an attacking fullback. This is where Hakimi comes into play with me. I use him on balance so he can get back and forward whenever he feels like. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit leaky in defence at times, but you are going to be able to last with it. And this is also important with it. So if you're going to have that attacking forward like I've got, you do need your left centre mid and also your centre mid or stay back while attacking cover centre. This will just defend in the 4-4-2 formation, and I'll talk about in a minute. But these two will just be your solid two centre mids in the middle, and it's just very nice. So next to me is Rashford. Now, as I just said, he'll defend in a 4-4-2, so Rashford will go as a right mid in the defensive style. So you leave him on balance and then cover wing, so he'll get pushed out wide on the defence, and nothing else other than that. The next up for me is going to be my centre forward, the left centre forward in this one, and it is a Kocha. Now, a Kocha, all you have on him is come back on defence. Now, this again, we'll just push him back to the left mid position, which will defend in a 4-4-2, and then attack in a 4-3-2-1, which is really nice at close passing. For the two strikers, very simple. Don't put them on anything but stay central. Mainly your two best attackers need to be that, and you just have them very close up front in the 4-4-2 kind of thing. So onto my 5-1-2-2. Now I don't actually use that formation anymore purely because I've got too many attacks, but I thought I'd share it with you because it's a very OP formation this year. So onto my tactics then. So I've got a balance 40 width, 60 depth. You just play around with that, whatever you feel like is best for you on the defensive side of things. This is what I find important. So the attacking play, fast build up and direct passing. This really helps with the 5-1-2-2. Just to switch these wires and all that, I use 50 width and the rest don't really matter. You just play it to your strengths. Now on instructions then. So the three centre backs I have on stay back while attacking, that's pretty obvious. You don't really change that at all. Always staying back, always covering the defence. Now, the fullbacks, this is where it gets interesting. Now, the fullbacks you have on stay back while attacking and overlap. Now, what this will do with D-pad instructions, so you press up on the D-pad, right, and you put hug sidelines, which will stretch out the defence massively when you put the wing-backs forward, and you put attacking fullbacks. Now, you can turn that on and off at any point, which what makes this really overpowered. So they can come back and go forward like, without you worrying about anything at all, just by this press of a D-pad, which is really nice. And as I said, will stretch out the defence massively. So you probably need quite good fullbacks for this. Now, onto my left centre mid and right centre mid. So, because your fullbacks will be bombing up and down a lot, you will need them to cover wing, just in case. You will have normally like Renato kind of centre mids for this, so they can do the defensive work. They can also get forward when they get into box instruction. Now, the central centre mid. Now, this is your CDM actually. Now, this is the most important one. This is probably the one that needs to be most defensive out of your three centre mids. You need to have them on cut passing lanes, stay while the time, cover centre. Now what this will do is he'll just cover the three centre backs nicely when your wing backs go up, and he'll always just defend in the four, which is really nice. So there's 2 strikers. I have one on come back on defence and getting behind. Now this is mainly the one that's got better work rates, and I have the other one because Messi's low on getting behind as well. It just helps getting behind and also stay forward. Now the defensive doesn't really matter, to be fair, with the 2 strikers. It just helps one come back a little bit. So on to my next one. Now this is one I don't really use that much, but it is still here. It's a 4-2-2. I use Messi and Neymar up front together with a Kocher and Rashford wide. Obviously Cancelo and De Bruyne centre mid. On tactics then, so I use balanced 45-65, balanced direct passing. Pretty simple, just use the instructions you want. So the 2 strikers, I have stay central, getting behind and stay forward. This will just allow them to bomb through the middle, cut through those gaps, which is really nice on this strike. You don't really need all the instructions, but it is just nice to have. Now on the 2 wides, I have get into the box, which will push them forward, and then obviously come back on defence, which will then bring them back, and which allows you to have a very defensively sound formation. Now, with the 2 centre mids, or 2 CDMs should I say, you have cut passing lanes for one of them, your more defensive one, cover centre obviously for both of them, and you have the more attacking one on cut passing lanes as well, cover centre, but then balance attack so it gets more forward. So it defends with a 5 and it also attacks with a 5, and then the other one will just switch really, really nicely. Now the fullbacks, obviously, you have them on stable or attacking formation. You can have them overlap as well, but it doesn't really matter because you're going to be staying back like pretty much all the time, and obviously the same with the centre backs on stay back. Now, this is what I like to call the kitchen sink formation. This is just a lethal formation. Constant pressure, 50 width, 60 there, it doesn't matter, just bang everyone at it. Got fast build up, direct passing, you name it. So we'll start with the centre backs. Now obviously you still keep these on stabilised time. You don't want to just launch everyone forward. Now the full backs, you put during the attack overlap, these will be bombing forward, past your wingers at times, honestly just bomb them forward. Now the 2 centre mids, now you don't want to leave yourself screwed, so they've got the cover wing, so they'll cover for your fullbacks and balance, so they'll also always be back and forward, especially with the good work rates like high like I've got and high medium. Now with the wides, this is what I find quite weird. So I use these on balance. Now balance and get into the box, I think it is. Yeah. So these you don't want to like ruin yourself too badly on defence. So these will come back a little bit at times, but obviously we get into the box instruction will then push them forward as well. So you have your fullbacks going forward, you have your centre mids, you'll have your wides, and obviously your strikers on stay central, getting behind and stay forward. So they will always be forward. So you have pretty much everyone but your centre backs forward, and then you'll have about 5 or 6 man going back at the one, so you don't screw yourself over completely. But that is it for the custom tactics. If I went through it a little bit fast, I do apologise. I just speak really fast, so I can't help that. But generally speaking, usually 4-3-2-1 is the most effective formation, I would say, and also the 5-back. It just depends on what formation you have and what players you have, to be honest. Because both of them are very, very effective if you use them tactics. But that's all for my video as always. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. It does help the channel a lot. I don't normally do videos like this, so if you did enjoy it, let me know down in the comments down below. If you want to see any reviews in particular, let me know and I'll try and get round to them. But I've got nothing more to say, so I'll see you on the next one, and peace out, guys.